Hello Aquarius and welcome to my channel Attila Tarot. First of all, I would like to thank for all of you who have seen my previous videos, that you watched them, liked them, shared them, and especially if you subscribed. I'm truly grateful for it, and what makes me even happier that you are back for more. And if you're new to my channel, I'd like to welcome you, and I'm very glad that you found me, and I hope that this reading is going to be helpful for all of you. Today we're going to take a look at what kind of energies you can expect in the month of September in the areas of love and relationship. But as usual, this is a general reading, so please take whatever resonates and leave the rest behind. But let's get started. In the center of your reading, you do have the Ten of Pentacles. The Ten of Pentacles represents long-term stability, legacy, and it's kind of like this multi-generational card as well. This is a great indication of a long-term relationship that is based on mutual values, and if you're single, a great indication that something like that is coming into your life. If you are in an existing relationship, this can be a sign that this is a long-term relationship that's based on stability. For some of you, it might be an indication that you might be in a relationship or getting married with somebody who is who has a better financial situation than you are. Again, it's very great to when you're trying to create your own family, because this has a multi-generational effect, a great indication of having children as well. But let's see what are the other cards. Your reading starts with the Nine of Wands. The Nine of Wands is the card of perseverance, the wounded soldier, which indicates that there's something that you've been through and you're very tired or you're very exhausted from it. You've been through many battles, and you are kind of at the verge of giving it up, and you just don't know whether you should continue or not. Whenever this card comes up, it's a great indication that you should persevere, you should persist, and continue down the path because you're very close to achieve whatever you wish for. So what does that mean in terms of love and relationship? If you're single, maybe you are being tired of single, you've been on many dates, you've been through many successful, unsuccessful dates or relationship, and you're kind of wondering, when is this long-term relationship coming into my life, that stability, and you're kind of ready to give up on it. Even in an existing relationship, maybe the relationship went through some troubles, and you're kind of don't know how to continue, and you're ready to give up. But again, this is the Nine of Wands, the wounded soldier who's been through many battles and knows how to persevere. And so can you, because you know how to continue the battle for whatever you're trying to achieve. The next we have here is the Empress. The Empress is an amazing energy because this is the Mother Nature indicating abundance and long-term stability. Whatever you're giving birth this time, maybe it's a relationship, maybe an actual person, it can be a sign that it's going to bring you long-term happiness. Now, we kind of talked about with the Empress of giving birth or having a child, and also the Ten of Pentacles. So maybe some of you are trying to conceive a child, and you're kind of working on it, and you're very close to giving it up. And again, continue the battle, because there are some successes in sight for you. So keep up the good work. You have two cards indicating birth of a child. But again, this is the card of happiness and abundance. So if you are in an existing relationship, definitely an indication that the relationship is getting into a happy time. But if you're single, also can mean that a new relationship is coming into your life. And you do have the Six of Pentacles. The Six of Pentacles is all about equal give and take, balance as well, when both parties are mutually benefiting from the relationship and invest the same amount of energies, love into it. Definitely a great card to have. It's a card that's indicating as well that some of you are getting some help from a higher power. Maybe it's the universe or somebody that's gonna help you in terms of your love life and relationship. And good indication for some of you that you might be trying to get a house or house together, that you would get the loan that you're wishing for. And even if you're trying to conceive a child, I'm kind of getting that somebody would come in and help you with this process. And let's see the next card. You do have the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune is all about being a 10, end of a cycle, and a new one is beginning. And the Wheel of Fortune is the card of change. That's indicating that, you know, change is the only constant in our life. So the Wheel of Fortune is bringing a positive change and an indication that the universe is working with you to help you achieve the goal you want. Sometimes the wheel has to bring in some necessary changes that might be not easy to go through, but it is all for your greater good, so you are attracting into your life whatever would make you truly happy. If you're single, this card is a great indication that a relationship is coming into your life, whatever you are wishing for. In an existing relationship, it can indicate that the relationship is getting better, stronger, marriage, settling down. But if you're not, if the relationship is not that strong, the wheel might actually end the relationship, so the desired relationship comes into your life. And we do have here the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords can indicate you, a person you're dealing with, or the energy of the card. This knight is very driven, very task-oriented, and works very hard to achieve the goals that he wishes for. He's ready to go into a battle, a little bit stubborn, and that's something that he definitely needs to work on, and he's willing to go against all of the storms as well. It's a very somebody who's very great at communicating. So again, if you're single, might be somebody coming into your life. This card is an indication of a major change that's about to happen. It's a change that you've been waiting for, wishing for. And when this card is coming in, then things are speeding up, because this is a fast-moving card. So if you're alone, this might be an indication that a new relationship is coming in and gonna sweep you away. But even an existing relationship might show that the relationship is getting to the next level of getting married, getting engaged. But if the relationship is not that great, might be a sign that the other party might be thinking about ending the relationship. But let's see what's going to be the final outcome of this reading. But before that, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, because that's an indication that the reading resonated with you and helped you. And you can also help me to grow the channel to make sure that people get the message that they need to hear. And for you, it is only a push of a button. So I hope that you already pushed the like and the subscribe buttons. And I'm always happy to read in the comment section what's going on in your life. So the next card we have here is the Knight of Pentacles. So the Knight of Pentacles is kind of very different from the Knight of Swords, because the Knight of Swords is something that's move fast, but then the Knight of Pentacles is somebody who's very slow, very meticulous, does everything by the book, but always delivers. It's kind of like the slow and steady wins the race. He plans everything before doing things, and the Knight of Swords is just goes and does things. Definitely a good indication if you're trying to make an offer of a house, that you're gonna make a very stable, solid offer. But even it can be an indication of a partner that some of you might be waiting for quite a long time, and the Knight of Pentacles is somebody who is a little bit conservative, but it's kind of a guaranteed success. Since you have two knights, maybe some of you are dealing with two people as well. But let's see the next card. The next card we have here is the Nine of Swords. The Nine of Swords is the card of fears, anxiety, and nightmares. So some of you are very bothered by something that keeps you up all night. Maybe the fear of not conceiving, or the fear of not having the partner you want. Whenever this card comes up, it's very important that you try to get out of your head and try to relax and get some good night's sleep. And for the last card, we had two cards popping up. So you do have two, which is the Tower and the Five of Wands. The Tower is an indication of a big sudden change that's coming into your life, and it's gonna kind of get you out of the situation where you've been going in round and round, and frees you from that Groundhog Day type of situation. And the Five of Wands is the card of conflict, where you have a lot of competition. So this might be that again, this can be an indication of a conflict. Maybe some of you are in a relationship where the parties are coming from very different background, and that's causing some tension. But it can be also a sign of competition when you have multiple people competing for you, or you are competing with multiple people. There's definitely a big change coming into your life. There's something that you've been definitely struggling with, right? Like this can be, when we look at the Nine of Wands and the Nine of Swords, there's something that's really weighing you down, that you cannot sleep. And I think the universe is bringing some change that's gonna be get you out of this situation. Now, the Tower cost change is not an easy change, because our whole kind of thought process, our old world is changing in order to let in the new. But you do have the Magician at the bottom of the deck, which is an indication that you have everything you need to manifest whatever you want. Don't be afraid of it. So I think you're definitely ahead of some big change, some change that you need, even though you might go through some changes that are not necessarily very comfortable. But think about it, that you do have the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune is a change for the better, a positive change. But sometimes to get that positive change, you might have to go through a Tower situation to achieve it, to make room for the better things in life. So that's all I have for you. I hope this reading helped you, and I'll be able to welcome you again.